that hole in the wall. Putting up a curtain over a hole in the wall does not fix the wall. Trying to convince yourself that the curtain is not hiding a hole does not repair the damage. Ignorance is anything but bliss. Every time I change a curtain, I am reminded that the hole is still there. The grief I feel is a relapse into a drug I was force-fed. I have faced this issue for 4 years, and it never changes. I had thought the curtain would heal this wound, but in reality, this wound has not taken kindly to mending. Your abandonment was the punch that created it. This wall caved under the impact. It was not strong enough. It would have never been strong enough. Staring into that hole in the wall reminds me that everyone leaves, that there isn't anything that's set in stone, that one day these walls will crumble to make my headstone. In an effort to blind myself to the imperfection, I teach myself magic tricks. Find a cape and fix it over my shoulders, a wand carefully tucked up my sleeve, I seek out curtains. Andrea was my first. Given to me from a friend, she was a yard of purple silk, her laughter the anthem I pledged myself to every morning. And then, she was gone. Michael arrived in the mail, probably meant for someone else, but there he was. A blanket of red velvet. In the cold Maine mountains, he was my fire. I had never felt so happy, yet I had also never felt so insecure. And then, he was gone too. Haley arrived at my doorstep, an old-fashioned dress covered in lace. She was abused by her original owner, so I took her in, washed away her pains, and hung her in the sun to dry. She didn't hide that hole in the wall. For a year, I pretended she did, until finally, I had to take her down. Folded her haphazardly and tossed her into the closet. There were no words exchanged. After trying so hard for so long, I finally gave up. My cape had been ripped to wrap my wounds. The wand was splintering in my fingers. I am left to stare to that hole in the wall I can't make go away. When my sister insists for the millionth time magic does not exist, I have no fight in me to argue with her, because this hole in the wall would have been fixed by now. This hole in the wall has been left to stew in its own anger. It tells me it will refuse to be fixed if there is a way. This wall has never been the same. I have never been the same. When the pain finally arrives, the hole in the wall hisses as if it's hurting too, as if it has finally realized why it's there. This hole in the wall demands me to break the silence I have tried to keep together with both of my hands, and for once, I listen. Brandon, Dad, someone I used to know, I cannot unlearn the distrust boys who use girls like toothpicks to flick away when they are done. You have chewed your way through 3 wives, and your hunger was never satisfied. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing. Somehow that name fits you better than father. When I turned woman at 12, you turned boy at 34. I held up the family while you tore it down. When I see boys in class act exactly like you, I want to hide under my bed. If I turn my cheek to the girls, I don't get anything new. It doesn't change anything. No amount of lip gloss and pretty words can seal that hole in the wall. I can't keep replacing curtains. I can't fix the hole in the wall. I can't keep replacing you with others because there is no replacing you. So I let myself imagine a world where I don't need you and pretend to live there instead. Where there is no hole in the wall, where the curtains are unnecessary, where the fall lasts forever, where my heart can be free and still locked away, where love won't be my absolute nightmare, where the afternoon sky won't remind me of your eyes, where the color of fire falls from the wind and I smile instead of cry. I will live in a world where I can look into that hole in the wall and know that there wasn't anything wrong with it.